It's another beautiful day to be a Raider, draped in the silver and black. I represent the shield. I represent the swords. It's that time of night again, Raider Nation. And you come back. Why? Because it's time. It's time to bring them.
What's up, Raider Nation? I, in case you didn't know, am the Commish. Coming to you, as always, live from Hardcore Challenge Live Studios. Where is that at, might you ask? Well, let me give you some simple directions. It's just down the street, past the house with the boarded up window. Now, there'll be a man. He's always on the corner, or at least in the vicinity of the corner, maybe behind the bush. Wake the man up. His name is Joe. He is a man of commerce, and he will point you in the right direction. A few more houses down, you take a right, and then a left. And as you're walking, you will pass an alley to your right. You'll feel a cool breeze as you walk past. Is it the autumn wind? It just may be. And there's a little place deep at the end of that deep, dark alley that we like to call deep behind the enemy line. This is Raider Reaction, and as we typically do every Thursday on Raider Reaction, I bring along my favorite pirate for a little Raider Nation Ricochet. Yeah! That was some good staying power.
And that was without even a full breath. If I would have had a little bit more, I could have died. Yeah, that was pretty impressive. That was impressive.
That wasn't
That
bad.
was impressive. Yeah.
That wasn't bad.
Yeah.
So what's up, Raider Nation? We are what, 2 days out from some more Raider football finally.
Yeah.
I haven't had a chance to have you on since we had our first official Raider action
Yes.
of the season, which was week 1 of preseason. So, what was
You know,
your biggest takeaway
if
on the offensive side of the ball from, or even as a whole.
I love this. I love this because, again, you guys can't see this, but I see the notes of what, just because in case I forgot or in case he forgot, he has notes. The amazing thing is, if you saw my show on Sunday, and by the way, that's every Sunday starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Time for 2 hours, okay, as Captain Jack. I'm sorry, a little plug there, a slight little plug. I do it on Thursdays as well because I call it the pregame and the postgame, and you guys know about that as well. Anyway, he's going to plug it too. But it's funny, I'm looking at the notes, and I did my show on Sunday, and I'm like, yeah, I went over that. Yep, I did that. Yep, oh, good thing there. But if I would have known, I would have brought my notes just in case I missed something as well. But the biggest takeaway that I had from the game, okay, was, first of all, it gave me a Woody.
Well, yeah, I mean,
okay,
just silver and black on the field.
Right.
Up against green, even though it was dirt.
Yeah. But you know what? It was the fact is that they
it's
looked.
It's a beautiful thing.
They looked and played well. And
You-
it would have been a bigger
You leave
score.
that touchdown on the board.
There you go.
You leave that touchdown on the board, and that's a freaking 23-10 victory, and you'll take that.
No, wait a
take
second.
that any day in the NFL,
Wait a second.
man.
See, you're forgetting at least 3, if not another 7, if Feliciano doesn't hike it to his balls.
True.
deep in their territory. That's another 3, if not 7 points. That's a major win.
I thought they
win.
really looked good. They came out. I liked the rollout right out of the gate to Jordy Nelson. I thought that was
first catch of the season to Jordy Nelson.
Yeah.
I told you guys that's going to be the man.
And I like that it was a rollout. It's
Yes.
just like, hey, we're going to come out and we're going to try some different things right out of the gate. We're not just going to drop back in your normal. It was not. It was just nice.
This is not your Todd Downing offense, okay, guys? We actually have plays that can we actually have a playbook that's this thick, vice this amount of paragraphs on one page. See my fingers here?
And
that's the page.
This week, Gruden is on record as in one of his interviews saying Derek Carr has a photographic memory, and he's rolling through that playbook, which is
good.
A great thing to hear. He's a cerebral quarterback as well.
Right, which may increase the likelihood that I may possibly up our win total, but I still hold and reserve the fact to keep what I have for the year, and also for that L that's coming on Monday night, which I reserve the fact to change as well.
You're picking an L on Monday night on the home opener?
When we did this, how many months ago, didn't I?
You did pick an L. I've got it up there. I kept it.
See, I told you.
And I haven't backed off yet. I still see us at 5-1 as a distinct possibility, but I will caveat the fact that I see that game 1 as a huge damn game, and it could be a tone setter for the way the first part of the season comes out.
The big thing that I hate about that is, in fact, Gruden even said it himself, is that Gruden could not believe that we are playing the same team that we're opening up with the opening week in week 2 of preseason. It's really unfathomable.
It's really bullshit. So I mean, it's not fair for us. It's not fair for the Lambs. It's just a bad.
It's bad all
bad
the way
scheduling.
Around. Yeah.
Wah. Somebody screwed up there. Fail. NFL scheduler.
That's a fail.
That's a big fail.
But the other thing is that, and I just said this. I know you don't watch my show, so we don't have the same thing, and I don't watch yours because I don't want to have things going on as well. It's not that we don't love each other's shows, but we don't want to say that we have the words put in our mouth.
There's only so many hours in the day.
Okay. But the fact is that if Khalil Mack, and did you see his jersey?
No, this isn't the new Las Vegas Raiders jersey. This is Khalil Mack, Pro Bowl, vintage, and we hope to see it again. Although it is one of the ugliest Raiders jerseys in captivity.
No, it's not. No, it's a lot better looking than that red piece of crap that I have that's from his Pro Bowl jersey, where he looks like a Kansas City chef.
Yeah.
So no.
But,
But
I
it
don't know.
was
I don't know
half
about the
price.
Star Trek collar.
Oh, I'll swap you. Yeah, I might even be able to fit into it now. I'm still losing a little bit of weight. But anyway, I have it just because it was half price and it's a Khalil Mack jersey, and I thought that Khalil Mack was a lock to be here for years and years and years and years. By the way, the guy that's the Packers fan, he's not being traded to your team.
No,
Get
no,
off
no.
the friggin'
There
pipe.
will be no mac and cheese. No mac and cheese.
I like that.
There
Mac
will
and
be no
cheese.
mac and cheese. I'm sorry.
I will have to use that when I go back with
Don't
him.
get excited.
Okay, but the point is that if he is going to be down, and I think it's actually going to be closer to 2 million because he's already losing 2 game checks, which is 1.6, and that's not including any of the other fines that he's racking up in.
Yeah, I mean,
camp.
he started.
So he's over $2 million.
He started in
fines.
OTAs.
Right.
He started some OTAs and getting fined, so he's well into 7 figures now for what he's gotten nailed. But you know, they seem to obviously think it's a reasonable gamble, I guess, for what their payoff's going to be.
I can't see that though. I mean, he's
we really have him by the balls, kind of. I mean, honestly.
And the thing is that if Mac doesn't get in, okay, and if it's a long holdout like his brethren Aaron Donald did last year, I don't know if Aaron Donald. In fact, I remember he didn't get credit for last year, so
he's now
he's still a restricted free agent. If Mac wants to play the same game, not only do we have him this year, the year wouldn't count. We would technically have him for another
next year, and then
next
can
year,
franchise
and then
tag him.
franchise him for
That's
2
what I'm
more
saying.
years.
We really have him by the balls,
Right?
Honestly.
And if that works, he's going to be making even all that. And I just said this as well. Even on a year contract where he's making, I think 13.8 or 12.8, something like that. I think 13. Okay. The next 2 years with him being franchised is going to work out tops. Tops is 21 million. It's more economics for the Raiders to say, screw you, we're going to keep you and franchise you, and we're going to keep you. And by the way, at the end of that time, you'll be 30, 31 years old. Not that you won't be a prime candidate, but hey, I'm looking at Arden Key if he doesn't screw up like a lot of LSU guys do. If you're from LSU, I'm sorry to tell you the truth. But if Arden Key is the man, right, and he's playing all these things, even though Arden Key was supposed to be the replacement for Irvin, he might be the replacement for that certain Khalil Mack. Jawalrus.
This guy was from LSU,
Yeah.
and we know what happened. So they got a bad reputation. Where's the purple drink?
Purple drink. Anyway,
Let's throw a little quick shout out to our sponsors out there. Make sure you check out Angry Atras podcast, Just Win Ladies, where you can find any podcast, as well as shared on the Raider Reaction page. Raider Nation Rings and Flags, one of our official sponsors. Check out their Facebook page. They got an awesome giveaway going away right now, as well as, they got all kinds of sweet Raider swag.
Good page.
Check it out. And then, of course, Captain Jack Rackham's page, Ask the Captain, every Sunday. You got pre and post game on Thursdays before Raider Nation Ricochet. And
can't beat that.
So check out his page as well. And go air your grievances on Sunday night.
Go see and you know what? If you're not calling in, shame on you, because you guys bitch and moan with these comments, which we can kind of see. Call in my friggin' show.
When the season gets here, we've got a new pregame show in the works for you. So we're gonna have a pregame show. We got our live halftime show. We'll have our live postgame show, and then even after that, after a couple of hours, after you set and simmered, and you can call the captain and get it all out.
As Captain
So
Jack.
we've got your pre, during, post. You can get your vent, your celebration, whatever you need to get out.
And then
and
your analysis, not your analysis, because that's what people pee into a bottle, but your analysis with my analysis of what's going on via the games. Can't beat that. Sunday nights, and then Thursday nights, like I said, we're the meat. We're the meat and the patty, baby, because we got bun, and I'm the bun on that on Thursday nights. Can't beat that. And yes, I will have a podcast, although he ribs me about it all the time. It will happen, tentatively scheduled for September 12th.
Damn you, Hot Neil. Damn you all.
Hot Neil, I don't take that crap. If you were in my house, you know there ain't none of that. Anyway, but you know what? Getting back to the game, and like I said, I loved seeing Beast Mode just roll. He looked
Man,
like he
did
was
he
about
not
20
look spry?
He looked like he was 20 pounds lighter.
I'm telling you, that D-back was not gaining any ground on him, and he had an angle on him, and
Yeah.
he was pulling away.
flew right by
and it was a nice scoot. What a shit flag too.
Yeah, and the thing is that even what do you call it? Donald Penn told Miller. He said, "You know what? Don't stress that flag." And you know, it was ticky tack. It was a hold.
It was a touchdown.
It was. It was ticky
I don't care what
tack.
the score said.
It was kind of sort of a penalty, but it was an unnecessary flag. Okay.
And if that would have happened and that didn't get pulled back, I think it would have been even more of a beatdown in that game, because that would have really, that would have really blown their spirits out of the water right there at the beginning of the game.
And remember, the best linebacker that the
They gotta
Lions
give
had
up.
was playing for us.
Fuck, that was close. Man,
Yeah,
give a
because
touchdown,
Lamore looked good too. The best linebacker the Lions had was playing for the Raiders. So
yes,
there you go. There.
Nick Nelson did look good as well. I like the
a lot
prospect.
of the guys that played so well the other night.
The rookies, man. PJ
Yeah.
Hall, Mo Hurst got some. It was.
I didn't, I was asking. I didn't really see a lot of Mo Hurst though. I mean,
No,
he did his job, but PJ Hall was. You
PJ
saw
Hall,
him
you
with the
were
sack
saying
and
his
the
name
passes
the whole damn
deflected.
game
Yeah.
in the first half, man. He
Yeah.
was a breath of fresh air to see him getting in there, getting after the quarterback, and getting after him early. That was great.
Markel Lee was playing well. All that, Markel Lee is going to be doing some dynamite things this year.
Lee and Joseph as well.
Yeah.
Even though he got the bullshit flag.
That was crap.
Oh my
wasn't
God,
it?
that was crap.
It
I mean,
was
come
crap.
on. The wide receiver is going to do everything in his power to not get tackled. At some point, you can only adjust yourself so much when you're going full speed. The guy was going to the ground and going low. Of course, he's got to change his trajectory to go low too.
Good word, because I was just about ready to use that. Lowering. He didn't lower his helmet. He lowered himself.
He was
lowered
already
his whole
coming as
body
a
stature.
missile, man.
Yeah.
Just to make the tackle.
It was
And
crap.
These guys are human beings. We're not playing with a joystick here where
Yeah.
you can do, come on.
Admiral Akbar would have said,
It's a trap. It's a trap.
That's
That was-
Admiral Akbar.
That's pretty damn good.
I tell you, I can come with him every now and again.
It's a trap.
Anyway, Markel Lee, Joseph, like I said, again, the battle that we thought was over, because we talked about this, everybody who said that Washington is gone, they both played between Washington and Richard.
I was
both
sitting there
played
and
well.
we were streaming the game live. That was the first thing I said, because we've talked about it
Yeah.
for months. And
Yeah.
I was like, right there, you've seen it playing out right in front of you, that you can tell that these two are battling for a position, because they about got the same amount of action. They were back and forth. One got it, then the next, and you can tell. And they look like they were running, like they know they're trying out.
And the thing is that Richard was better in the passing game, but Washington had more yards. But if you go total yards, Richard had them, which is unfortunate. It just means that maybe Washington didn't have all of the opportunities to catch the passes that Richard did. I mean, that one series where Richard, I think he had like 3 or 4 catches in a row, nobody was covering him. And that might be the reason, maybe the reason that Washington is not going to be on the team. But Washington showed himself so well the other night that I actually do think that somebody would be interested in him in a trade. I really believe so. Maybe not like he was a 4th rounder or 5th round. I think he was a 4th rounder. That maybe we can get back the same value we had him. Whereas, I'd like to keep Washington, I swear. But if last game was any
If
indication,
Richard can fix his fumble issues, if you look statistically, his stats are just a little better than D-Wash. Not much.
Yeah.
Just a little better.
But
But
don't
that glaring stat is the fumbles.
Yeah.
I think D-Wash has 2 and Richard's got like 8.
Yeah. And that's bad. And actually, what I was actually rather surprised was seeing a lot of Griff Whalen. I saw a lot of Griff Whalen on that game, and I thought, you know, we had the Joe Griff Whalen championship, you know.
Yeah,
It's kinda
because
like
he was the
TJ
first guy we
Hoops.
picked up in the offseason.
Yeah.
So you're like,
Championship.
yeah, where everybody's waiting for the big splash free agent signing, and you're
It's
like,
Griff Whalen.
It's Griff freaking Whalen?
Yeah.
Like, who the hell's Griff Whalen? Everybody's like,
Yeah.
Google
He's the
Google
answer-
Griff Whalen.
He's the answer to the trivia question: who the Raiders picked up first this year? I mean, you know,
Yeah,
that's a trivia question to answer.
Yep,
because
in
nobody
2018,
expected
that'll
that.
be that is a good trivia question. That's some worthless knowledge
Griff
right there.
friggin' Whalen.
I'm
Oh,
a vat
boy.
of worthless knowledge.
He sounds like a guitarist for some rock band out of Kansas. Not Kansas. Griff Whalen.
Yeah,
He's Whalen.
bass player for Whitesnake or something.
Yeah, there you go.
Griff Whalen.
I'm playing drums. But again, great turnout for the first game, and I'm really looking forward because I.
Now,
tell
well,
you,
hold on.
Who?
Why you want to cut EJ, Tommy? Why you want to cut EJ? I like EJ.
That was one game, man.
I like EJ as the relief pitcher
Well,
type quarterback
and
that steps in.
I liked everything I saw for the most part. Overall, I loved everything I saw from Connor Cook. But
Oh,
that
Connor
was one
Cook,
game.
look.
That was one game, guys. I want to see it again and again and again. It looks like he's at least got rid of the.
Connor Cook was money. He looked great.
He looked like what he was projected to be when he came out of Michigan State. EJ did not look good.
What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining the captain and myself on Raider Nation Ricochet, as we do every Thursday night. We appreciate you guys joining us.
Tag team!
Each and every one of you, thank you, new and old. Thank you for joining us. We always appreciate any second you spend with us here on Raider Action, new and old, our band of pirates. Thank you for joining us.
Join me early. Remember, I'm the pregame.
He's the pre and the post game. We're just the meat in the middle.
That's right. That's what she said.
Easy.
Anyway.
We already had.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah,
I got to tell you about this shit because it just totally popped
what was
in my
that?
head.
What was that?
Now, this doesn't happen every day. Now, those of you that watch the page, you know, I posted a little dicey. We actually had two, just a little bit on the dicey side memes. But they were so damn funny, and they were 49er. They were 49er memes, and the one was completely over the line. And Popeye posted it twice, and I deleted it. It was completely over the line. It was goddamn funny, but nonetheless, it was over the line. So I deleted that one. Now, however, I myself had posted the one, and I'd seen it shared around to many groups, where it was three Niners fans sitting on a couch, but holding each other's junk, and it said, 49er fan pregame. Now, that shit was funny.
Yeah.
Now, somebody reported that as being
remember today's day and age.
Yes, sexually inappropriate or nudity.
No, it's not nudity. There was
Since when is grabbing your crotch? Now it was a little.
It was risque, but it wasn't.
It was
so bad.
funny.
Yeah.
We're not supposed to be. I mean, it wasn't
not
offensive.
PC. It was.
But that got reported. And all of the admins and editors on the page, we all got shut down. We had to go in and reset passwords to our messenger and everything else. All of that stupid ass meme.
Yeah,
49ers meme. Somebody reported us. That's just
wrong on so many levels.
That is so wrong.
Anyway.
Somebody's an asshole.
Actually, what you need to do is you need to get the song by Dennis what's his nose? I'm an asshole.
I'm an asshole.
I'm an asshole.
ASSHOLE. Oh, I love that fucking
Dennis
Larry,
Leary,
No Cure for Cancer.
That's
if
right.
you do not, I have that CD actually, and that is one of the greatest stand-up
that was
ever.
a great show.
Ever. Dennis Leary, No Cure for Cancer. Oh my God.
I love the fact that he even said that behind him was the scoreboard.
Riding my bong down FDR Drive.
Right before Aaron, I'm gonna say his real name. Right before Aaron fucking Boone won the game. That was the way that the scoreboard read, and it was his Yankee friend that kind of screwed him over on that. So it was like, the Red Sox were winning, but right before Aaron fucking Boone got the home run.
We don't give a shit about them.
Well, see, you're the same people that said, I can't talk about baseball.
Oh, I don't care if you talk about baseball, but just not here.
Oh, the Yankees?
Fuck the Yankees. They're in their goddamn deep fucking pockets. I hate baseball and the fact that it has no salary cap. That's such horse shit.
Yeah,
We won't get into that. No, that can take the rest of the goddamn show.
That's right. Anyway, what we were
now,
talking
I would like to spin back to wide receivers.
Yeah.
Since we touched on that.
Griff Whalen, championship.
Griff Whalen. Can't go wrong with Griff. But we are incredibly deep, honestly, at wide receiver with who we have on roster training camp. So I would like to run through it and see if you think they're going to stay or they're going to go.
You know, that's I mean, Johnny Holton had that really nice play. It was like about a 25-yard gain.
And I've seen that play off and on from Johnny Holton
for the last 3
years,
or 4 years.
But then I'll see 3 drops or 3 crappy routes or, you know. That's why he's still here, though, because you see that play.
Yeah, because he didn't have any competition the last 3 or 4 years, and that's why he's stuck. But now we actually have competition in the wide receiver core that we're going to actually cut.
I love it, Billy.
Cut wide
Go
receivers that are going to find jobs somewhere else. You know, maybe they'll sign with the Browns when we cut them, because the Browns, if the Browns sign Des Howard, they're stupid.
Or Des Bryant?
Des Bryant.
I can't believe that guy doesn't have a job yet. I find it hilarious.
Yeah.
Quite funny. Throw that X up, Des. Throw it up. We throw that sumbitch up on your couch.
That's right. I got your X swinging right here. Anyway.
What's up, Michael? Watching with us on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, you need to. I have a contest coming. It's going to start the first week of the season, and it's going to involve all of our platforms. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and most importantly, our YouTube page where we archive everything Hardcore Challenge Live Studio webcasts. Captain Jack has his own playlist there where all of his webcasts on Raider Reaction are archived. We have the official Raider Reaction webcasts all archived. Big L's got one, Raiderette's got one. Anybody that's been on the Raider Reaction, even the ones that ain't on here no more, they still got a webcast or playlist on there whether they freaking like it or not.
Yeah.
Because you're part of history. Tough shit.
Yeah.
We don't rewrite history.
We don't take down Civil War statues.
Hell no. That shit's there to remember the bad shit.
That's right.
But everybody's got their own playlist on there, so make sure you check that out. But those of you, I did see somebody ask about it when we're gonna have another contest. Well, that's when it's gonna happen. When it means something. When the season gets here.
Yeah. Remember, I'm still running a contest. There's gonna be 10 winners between now and the end of the season for Share a Good Time with Captain Jack. Then we're going to figure out between those 10 winners who is going to win a $75 credit card to the Raider image. I'm getting that when I go out there to Oakland. So we'll figure out a winner there. So that's 75 bones, man. You can get from Raider image.
Now we do have a couple items coming from our sponsor, Raider Nation Flags and Rings Facebook page. They've got a couple items headed our way, and we're gonna throw those up in a raffle. There'll be a $1 raffle ticket item, and we're gonna have a bunch of other stuff we're gonna throw up. You'll have a chance to get win a bunch of Raiders swag. We've got another reaction shop raffle. We've got a bunch of donations and a bunch of different stuff. We've got T-shirts, some vintage cards, just a bunch of Raiders swag, and some stuff, like I said, from our sponsors as well. So we're gonna be having that right before the season gets kicked off as well. So you'll have a chance to come and hang out with us on a Wednesday night and win some stuff as well.
That's good. Good time. And I'll make sure I push that once I know what the hell it is.
Yes. But we're waiting for all the stuff to come in, and then we're going to have a nice big raffle and just raffle off a bunch of stuff. And get everybody excited, man, ready for the season, because I can't freaking wait.
The thing
Christmas,
is that
New Year's, Thanksgiving,
we
my
went over
birthday.
a lot of the good things, but you know what? I'm going to do one more good thing, and then I'm going to do the shite, okay, as the British person in me, okay? What the good thing was, the best thing was, and I don't think we had a chance to, I don't think we've talked about it, was Donald Penn coming in from the PUP list, takes a pay cut, and immediately goes to right tackle, which is awesome in the fact that we're going to throw our best 5 linemen out there, okay? The best 5 linemen.
Does that not scare you just a little bit to have a rookie guarding the blind side of our $100+ million quarterback?
You know what? Here's the thing, though. Of all of the people that we have, I still think that we're going to design plays to make sure that we have the tight end over there to help him out. And did you notice when he did the rollout, which way did he roll? He rolled to the right side. I think we're going to scheme to make sure that we help Miller on the left side, so that you're going to have to go through Miller. You're probably going to have to go through another receiver. Remember, we were doing a lot of jet sweeps and things like that. There's a lot of motion there, so it's not necessarily going to be like a crackback block, because that's illegal still. But they're going to, as long as they get that help out Miller, and that they get the thing to wind up in the wash, we will scheme to help Miller, and I think that's gonna happen as well. I think that eventually he's gonna. I mean, he's supposed to be there for the next 10 years. You might as well at least do him. Now, if he's abysmal, then yeah, Penn will go back there. And remember, it's going to be a transition for Penn as well to go over and play right tackle. Other than the New Orleans game in 2016, where he played some right tackle for a couple series or whatnot until things got steady because of injuries along the guards, because the Semele was playing left tackle and Penn went over to the right. Penn's never played right tackle other than that. So this is going to be a big transition for him. So it's not all cake and mustard for everybody that likes cake and mustard. The guy needs to learn his position out there. And remember, it's a matter of you're thinking one way for over 10 years. You got to reverse that. You got to reverse which hand you put down. You got to reverse which goes back. I played offensive line. He did not. Okay.
I played offensive line in 5th and 6th grade. I play offensive line in Pee Wee football.
Okay. Well, I played offensive line.
I was on the Fighting Irish.
Well, the Fighting Irish.
The Fighting Irish. Of
someplace in Iowa, right?
It's a little podunk.
Anyway, I played offensive
line. We
line.
had 4 Pee Wee football teams. That was it. That was the whole damn league.
Here, the thing.
Yellow,
look at this.
red, green, and blue.
See, look this. And granted, I've slimmed down, but you can see.
Oh, where'd you get that?
You can
That's
see.
nice.
You can see. Oh, you did. You over here.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I need Mo to hook me up with a Hawaii. Where'd you get that from?
Yeah, I got it from Mo.
Mo, you sumbitch.
Well, Mo will be.
See if you get my vote, Mo, for Hardcore Challenge Vice President now. See if you get my vote.
Mo will be.
I didn't get no T-shirt.
Mo will be talking to you about.
Oh no, where's my T-shirt, Mo?
Mo will be talking to you about a way for you to get one.
He's not. He should be trying to sway my vote. He's trying to be our league vice president.
Mo will be talking to you about that.
That's a sweet shirt.
It is a sweet shirt. In fact, on my show tonight, I wore it backwards because I like the back.
Yeah, it is a nice shirt.
I like so I was wearing it, kids.
Now
wearing
anybody,
back.
listen, I'm not above whoring myself for free Raider swag. So if you would like to send anything to Hardcore Challenge Live Studios, I will gladly wear it, pimp it, and advertise your product. I could use one of them new badass cups. You can send me a cup. All customized for the Commish mail. Advertise the hell out of it.
Everybody knows that the captain will be wearing it for your club. I wear patches, I wear pins, and I wear shirts. And thank you to Mo out Raider Nation out.
Yeah, Mo's one of our 32 owners in our Hardcore Challenge, the pinnacle of fantasy football competition, which and he's running for league VP up against our incumbent. So
I vote for him, but I'm not in the. I don't play fantasy football.
He's got a sweet fantasy name.
What's his fantasy name?
Mo Betta Butta.
Mo Betta Butta.
It is pretty good.
I like that. Anyway,
it's not sweet.
we did the positives about Penn going to right tackle. Here's the negatives of the week. The negatives of the week are, and I hate harping on it, but the first 2 picks of last year, remember them? They were supposed to come in here this year. And they were supposed to be like those extra picks that we had this year.
That's
Gary
what we were
Conley
hoping.
And Obi Melifonwu. Okay?
Looks like we're going to have one.
We're going to have one.
And we're going to have the
but
other.
What in the is up with Obi?
He's teetering on the 4-letter word, Captain. And it starts with a B and it ends with ust. Bust.
Bust. Bust. Good if you're a chick, or good if you're a guy looking at a chick.
Not
bad if you're a football player.
Not so good.
What the hell? What is it with safeties that are drafted high that just can't pull their weight? Michael Huff, anyone?
Yeah.
Obi, anyone?
Yeah, there's been a
Bueller.
few. There's been a few.
Been some busts back there. Not going to say it yet, but unless he pulls his ass out of his rectum.
Well,
Sorry, head out of his rectum.
Sebastian, we've touched on that a few times about the lowering the head rule. It's retarded.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to say it. It has nothing to do with the basic fabric of the game. It's going against everything that football is. How do you not? It's the most basic drill. It's the first drill that you do in Pee Wee football. They lay two dummies down on the ground. They give one guy the football. The other guy stands on the other side, and they say, "Okay, you try to get past him. You try to stop him. Now go."
Oklahoma drill.
It's the most basic. It's football to its most basic core.
Yeah.
And you are saying that is now a 15-yard penalty, basically.
Well, remember, if you learn to tackle correctly, I'm gonna use you, Commish. Come on up.
All right.
Come on up.
But okay.
You are supposed to take your head, and I'll do this. You're supposed to put your heads up, and you drive through the tackle.
Yes.
You put your head right there, and you drive. Lead, head, shoulder. That's a tackle, okay? I'm a coach, okay? But what they're saying it now, by proper technique, that's the way it's supposed to be done. But the way people are tackling nowadays, because it's just these kids that got bad technique, they're going down. They're going down.
Leading with the crown of the helmet.
And that's what they want to make sure that they lose. But unfortunately, it's a matter of getting the technique back, and then you won't have it as much.
But if you what is really crazy is if you read the exact verbiage of what it says for the basic 3 rules. Rule number 2 for that is basically saying if you have an alternate route if you guys are lined up and you're both on either side of the hole and the running back has an alternate route.
Oh, that's horse crap.
Besides going dead ass at the linebacker and trying to blow him up, if he has an alternate route, he's supposed to take it.
If you have an alternate route, you lose yardage. Okay?
It's such bullshit. It's everything football is not.
This is the answer.
You're fighting for a square inch of fucking field.
This is the answer to the crap rule that they took out this year in the process of and going to the ground with the football and whatever the hell they took the verbiage out. They finally got rid of the verbiage. So in order to make up for that crap rule, they threw this crap rule in there to make up for it. So there would be subjective bullshit. There's my curse word for the night. Subjective bullshit to screw somebody over. And if you don't think that they have these rules in order to screw teams over, then you and I are living in a fantasy world, and that's between you and I, because it's bullshit. It's a trap. It's a trap.
It's a trap. That's funny. I'm gonna have to make a freaking little Admiral.
You're gonna have to do
every
a
time
drop?
you say that.
It's a trap. Get Admiral Akbar up there too, and you can put my face over Admiral Akbar. Because I'm a lot prettier than that one. I'm not a fish.
Oh, shit, that's funny.
Anyway.
All right. I've got a flash prize right here. One of the Raider Reaction black t-shirts. We'll throw in a bracelet. So any of you guys that were with us through the off-season and hung out with us through our Raider Reaction Greatest Raider of All Time tournament.
Who won?
No. Oh, it's got to be harder than that.
Oh.
Who was the lowest seeded player that made the Elite 8? Who was the lowest seeded player that made the Elite 8 in our Raider Reaction Greatest Raider of All Time tournament? If you know it, we're going to give you a free t-shirt and bracelet.
I had forgotten that I lost to Big L in the semi because of the young people that had no fucking clues.
Man,
and now I said the
it's mired in controversy.
Now you got my blood boiling again, Commish. I had forgotten about that. It was forgotten. The big thing on my mind was a fucking contractor who I'd like to
Stabler
fucking
won.
tune up.
So I mean,
Okay.
you can't hate on
But
Stabler.
no, that was on my
but
mind. But I forgot that in the semis.
I thought Jim Otto was a lock, and
Jim
Otto
Otto
didn't
loses?
even make it into the final.
Oh my fucking God, see, you got me saying F's, man. You got me saying S because the flashbacks I have on
He was
that.
aghast that night.
Oh, from you kids that have no fucking clue.
You don't remember who the lowest seed was that made the Elite Eight. See, I even made a point several times to say, wow, that's something we should probably remember for some future trivia.
Yeah. Yeah.
I even made a point because everybody that made it through is either basically a 1 or a 2 seed, except for this one guy.
Yeah.
This one guy.
You're gonna have to tell him I forgot.
Oh no, I'll give him 5 or 10 more minutes, and then I'll just hold this. I'll hold this for another show.
Yeah. If you don't get it,
I'm not. No,
it ain't.
This ain't charity.
You guys are guessing.
You're guessing
You're
now.
guessing. Terry T Courts is guessing.
Lines remembers me saying it at least, so he was somewhat coherent that night.
Leslie. No, I do not.
But we'll wait and see if anybody gets it. It was the Raider Reaction greatest Raider of all time tournament, so obviously you know it was one of the greatest Raiders of all time.
Yeah.
He made it to the Elite Eight. He was the only one that was not a 1 or a 2 seed, one of the higher seeds. He was actually a 7 seed.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember it was like a lower. It
was a 7 seed.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm going to tell you.
If you don't get it, shame on you.
If you don't get it, I'm sorry.
But there is a way for you to find out.
Because I gave you hints. It was like the teacher. You should probably take notes.
This
wait. Might be on the test. But,
remember when the teacher would slam their foot? That was there. And it's 1/4 till. I need to get out of here.
Oh, there we go. He's gone. Until next time.
Remember, in 15 minutes, go over to Captain Jack's page. I want some calls. There you go, baby.
There you go.
There you go.
He'll be waiting for you.
And hey, we'll see you guys over there. Commish will take you guys out. He'll finish this up. Great having you with. I want some calls tonight. If I'm going to stay up tonight, I want somebody to keep me awake. Okay. So we'll see you. Commish, always a pleasure, shipmate.
Absolutely. He'll be back next Thursday. Join me again for another Raider Nation Ricochet. As I want to get back into wide receivers though.
15 minutes.
I didn't get to fully get all the way into that. And actually, before I jump back into that, touch on our sponsors, Angria Trask's podcast. Just Win, ladies. Check it out where you can find all of your podcasts. Raider Nation Rings and Flags Facebook page. Check it out. They got a giveaway going on. They've got a ton of Raider swag over there. And the man who just left. Check out his page, Captain Jack Rackham, and his Sunday night show, Ask the Captain. Now, I want to jump back into wide receivers. As I said, and we touched on, we're crazy deep at wide receivers. So, should they stay? Are they going to stay, or are they going to go? You got Jordy Nelson, Mari Cooper, obviously looking to be our number 1 and number 2. Martavius Bryant, White Tigers getting fixed in there. Now's when it starts to get dicey. Ryan Switzer looked good, made the nice play, getting open in the back of the end zone, gets himself open for Connor Cook, gets a little dive into the black hole. Nice play all around. Cook looked good on the rollout. Does he make it? I think Switzer makes it because he's got special teams possibilities as well. Isaac Whitney? Keon Hatcher. Now here's 2 guys that do they stay or should they go? Seth Roberts. I thought last year was going to be Seth Roberts' year. Was he a victim of bad offensive coordinator? Hard to tell. Johnny Holton. Another big play in week 1 of preseason. But like the captain and I said, we've seen that big play out of Johnny Holton how many times? Followed by lackluster play. Just with that big play sprinkled in here and there. You got Dwayne Harris. Griff Whalen. Don't count out Griff. And then you also got Marcel Aitman and Saheed Blacknall. Guys, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 12. That's a dozen wide receivers. They ain't all going to make it. So you know Jordy's in. You know Coop's in. Martavius Bryant. Does Seth Roberts make it? Does Johnny Holton get another chance for another year? Isaac Whitney, Keon Hatcher, any of these guys get a shot? Aitman's a big, tall rookie, fast, possibility of being big in the end zone for them jump balls. Saheed Blacknall out of Penn State. That's a deep wide receiver pool right there. All right, last chance. You're running out of time. Got our black Raider Reaction t-shirt. Set the Raider Reaction logo on the front, the one you see at the beginning of the show. And on the back says Deep Behind the Enemy Lines with the small Raider Reaction skull logo on the back. And you get one of the Raider Reaction Deep Behind the Enemy Line bracelets as well. If you can tell me who the lowest seed to make the Elite 8 was, Lines, you sumbitch. Lines Graham wins again. It was the judge, Lester Hayes. He was the 7th seed and the lowest seed that made it into our Raider Reaction Greatest Raider of All Time tournament that we had throughout the offseason. And congratulations, Lines. You won yourself another black t-shirt. Get one for your wife. You have to give this one to your wife. But message the page. Give me your address again in case I don't freaking have it. I should have that son of a bitch saved. You win every goddamn contest we have. But send me your address and what size you want the shirt in, and we will send you out a shirt. So, there you go. Like I said, we are going to have some chances for all of you to win. Coming up soon, as we're going to dedicate a whole hour, probably much more than an hour. It's probably going to run it well into the second hour. And we're going to do a Raider Reaction Shop raffle right before the season starts. And give away a bunch of swag, some Raider Reaction swag, some bracelets, some t-shirts. I've still got some of the 2016 NFL sticker books with Khalil Mack on the cover. I got a ton of Raider shit still to give away. And our sponsor, Raider Nation Rings and Flags, are sending some stuff to give us away as well. So that's going to be coming soon. So make sure you join us for that, as well as all the other stuff we got coming up for you as the season nears. So wide receivers, interesting position. And it's one I've kind of been looking at and watching because there's just so many. Some Chucky Nation t-shirts for the raffle. I will see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. Just make sure you watch the page. We'll be having that post coming up soon because the season is not that far off. We've got a lot of action planned and a lot of new stuff that we want to bring out here before the season gets hitting. And one of which is our pregame show that we've been in a lot of discussions and work on. And I think you're going to enjoy that. We're going to step up the game on the halftime shows as well as the post-game shows. And like I said, every night on Sunday nights, you get to ask the captain. You get a chance to vent. So we're going to give you basically a chance to have somewhere to come where a small fraction of Raider Nation will be here, and we can vent or celebrate together, and somewhere you can be heard. Kitty table shirts. I have the design done, basically. I've just got to put it to action. As well as a Steeple shirt. But the kitty table shirts, yes, they're coming soon. Because, man, the kitty table shirts will be epic. I won't be able to keep those in stock. The kitty table shirts will kick ass. Because I already have them. I got to get Reggie to make up my shirts. I'm about ready to roll over there. And I think I'd like to talk to Reggie about... Reggie's the one that hooks me up with my t-shirts from the Orlando Raider Nation. He's his fellow Raider brother. And I need to probably patent a lot of shit. I should probably patent my logo. Because that's my fucking logo. I should probably patent Deep Behind the Enemy Line, because that's my slogan. I should patent Raider Reaction, because that's me. But isn't the fact that I have it and it's posted everywhere and everybody knows it's mine, wouldn't that hold up in court too? I don't know. You would think. Because if somebody wants to steal my kitty table idea, everybody knows where that shit started. Nope. Well, I don't know. Thank you for the legal advice. Yes, I should. But that's just so much work. It's just so much work. How do you even do that? How do you even do that, honestly? If somebody has any information on that, please send it over to the page. If anybody is an attorney out there would like to help me get the patent taken care of, I would appreciate it. Hook a brother up. Is it a difficult process? I've never looked into it. I've actually thought about it because, you know, if this ever turned into, I don't know, something beyond what it is now, then yeah, I should own the rights and everything to it, but I do now anyway. I guess. Look, I don't know. Food for thought. Food for thought. Yeah, because I definitely don't want somebody stealing my ideas. Oh, is it just like a form? I just gotta fill out a form? Be like, this is my shit right here. This, and this. That's a good idea. It's a good idea. I mean, I've been doing this for, what, Raider Reaction started on, basically, was born on March 20th of 2017. I mean, I had stuff going on before that, but I would say its official birth date is March 20th, 2017. It was the first official Raider Reaction webcast, and that's when it all started. Finisher fighter, huh? Interesting. Well, I'll have to look into that. I actually, you know, now that you mentioned it, Lines, I have a buddy who actually has a line of MMA called No Judges Needed, and he does gear for all of the local fighters in the Tampa area. I should really do that. I'm not gonna lie. Boy, he totally got my brain off track there, but I should really do that. You're right, because somebody's totally gonna rob my shit one of these days. That's kind of luck I have. And you're probably right, I should do such a thing, because it's mine. It's mine. It's all mine. So, tomorrow night, maybe just You may be able to obtain the state trademark registration for. Interesting to see. You guys are full of. You guys are full of helpful information tonight. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now tomorrow night is still a mystery as to what is going to be going on because I have some scheduling issues. But we may have a surprise for you tomorrow night, so stay posted. But there is also the distinct possibility that there may be no show tomorrow night at all. So be prepared for that as well. But I will be here Saturday for the game and to make sure it's streamed and everybody has it. And we have a place that we can come and watch it together and discuss it as it's happening live. But tomorrow night, I may have something special in the works. So, we will see. Like I said, make sure you check out Angry at Trash Podcast Just Win, ladies. Check out the Raider Nation Rings and Flag Facebook page. Check out Captain Jack Rackham's Facebook page as well. And his Sunday night show, Ask the Captain. Thank you, as always, new and old, my band of pirates, for joining me. Always appreciate it. I've got some company in town this weekend, so my weekend's going to be a little screwier than usual, but then I'll be back to normal on Monday for our normal Ghost of the Post, and then of course, the week will progress on. But this weekend is a little crazy, but we do got Raider football, and it's never a bad weekend when you got Raider football. Yes, about a half hour before the game, come to the Raider Reaction page. We will have the link posted. The link will not do you much until the game is actually live, but you'll have the link, so when it's time, you're ready. It'll take you to a page, but the stream won't be on there until it goes live, and then the stream will pop on and you can watch it. So the link is only going to take you to a page, but you will have access to the link a half hour before kickoff. Make sure you stay tuned tomorrow. We'll let you know what's going on tomorrow for Black Friday. As I say, I've got a little scheduling issues for tomorrow, but we may just have a special treat for you. So make sure you stay tuned, and I will catch you later. Same Raider channel, same Raider time. I'm out. Thanks for joining me. Our band of pirates, as always, we appreciate it. Peace, love, Raider Nation!